Hey y'all, it's Israel and welcome to Israel's World. And today, y'all, I'm gonna be doing another video. And this video is gonna be a shout out video. I'm gonna be doing a shout out video. So, showing my thanks to every last one of y'all that's been showing me love ever since I started YouTube and even the new ones that came along. I have a list to everybody that I'm gonna be giving a shout out to. But for those of y'all that's not on the list that I left out, there's a shout out coming to y'all too. So let's get into it. So the first person I'm gonna give a shout out to is gonna be Carla and Marvin Jackson and their kids. I give Miss Carla and Mr. Marvin, I give y'all a shout out. I really appreciate all the love and support y'all gave me throughout all the years for the past years I've been on here, and I really appreciate y'all. And I give y'all kids a shout out too. So I love you, Miss Carla and Marvin Jackson. Shout out to you. So the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Malachi the Music Man. Mr. Malachi, I give you a shout out. I really appreciate you because you've been with me a long time and supporting me. I really appreciate you. And I give my condolences to Roland Carr. He supported me when I first started too, as long as you. And I give my condolences to you, RIP Roland Carr. And I really appreciate it. And Malachi, I hope one day, I can't wait till the opportunity present itself where I can finally work with you. It's no rush. I know we're in the middle of a storm right now. So shout out to you, Malachi. And the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Michael Terry. Michael Terry. So Michael, I give you a shout out. I really appreciate you. Well, the comments and supporting me, and you really did support me, encourage me in such ways, and I really appreciate you. So shout out to you, Michael Terry. So the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Tiff Ups. Tiff Ups, I really appreciate you. I'm glad that you enjoy my music and everything I do, my entertainment, the content I put out for you. I really appreciate it, and I hope you continue to enjoy because there's more content coming. So shout out to you, Tiff Ups. I love you. And the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Jack Hebrew Boy. Jack Hebrew Boy. So Jack, I'm gonna give you a shout out, my brother. You've been with me since day one, and hopefully one day I get to meet you, bro, or talk to you on the phone, whatever. I mean, bro, Jack, you seem like a really cool dude, and hope that one day presents itself where we can finally meet. So shout out to you, Jack Hebrew Boy. So the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Jessica Wright. Jessica, I really appreciate all the love and support you showed me through these past years. And Jessica, I'm really glad that you enjoy my content, and I'm showing love and support to you like you showed me back. So shout out to you, Jessica Wright. Jessica Wright, shout out to you. The next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Trayvon Nixon. So Trayvon, you my homie, bro. We've been doing stuff together for a while now. You're an excellent rapper, musician. You're just an incredible person, and when y'all get to know Trayvon in real life, he's a really cool dude. So shout out to Trayvon Nixon. Shout out to the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is my boy Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're like older brother to me. You cool, you dope, you fresh, clean, all of that. Shout out to you, Emmanuel. And the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Ricky Nixon. Ricky Nixon, which is the little brother of Trayvon Nixon. Ricky, you a very cool brother. You're like a little brother to me. You're excellent in Israel's Tough Times. So is Trayvon, which Trayvon plays Scotty Cameron, and Ricky plays Roscoe in Israel's Tough Times. And I tell you, when I say action, they jump into their characters. So Ricky, I give a shout out to you, Ricky Nixon. And next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is gonna be to Pablo Bardinez. Pablo Bardines. Pablo, I shout out to you, bro. You like an older brother to me. You know, you a really nice, cool dude. You're a very hard worker. You're just a great person in general, and it's like, shout out to you. You did trick me into doing that hunted ghost pepper chip challenge, that Poggy chip, hot ghost pepper, hunted ghost pepper, zesty salsa. You did trick me into doing that, and I also cast Pablo in Israel's Tough Times. Also, I have him play a character named Tyler. I have him play a character named Tyler Brown. I haven't played Tyler Brown in Israel's Tough Times, so I added him to the cast of Israel's Tough Times. So shout out to Pablo Bardines. So the next person I'm going to give a shout out to is going to be the Brown Girl Network, which is my mom. Mom, I really appreciate you, and I love you, and I support you, and I thank you for being there for me since Dad passed away. You're excellent in my series Israel's Tough Times, and you're also excellent when you play Aunt Gina and Rhonda when I do the Preacher Don stuff. And I really appreciate you, Mom, and I really love you. The song I did for you, Dear Mother, I really meant that. I wrote the song Dear Mother for you, dedicated to you, to show you my appreciation. And I just really love you, and more to come. So shout out to the Brown Girl Network, which is my mom. So the next person I'm going to give a shout out to is Matthew Acaro. Matthew Acaro. I'm sorry, Matthew, if I'm not spelling your last name right. So I apologize, Matthew. But Matthew, I give you a shout out. I appreciate the love and support you showed me these past years, and I'm just really thankful for you, Matthew. And just keep watching, because I'm gonna keep bringing. So Matthew Acaro, I give a shout out to you. So the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Lativa Purdue. Yeah. Lativa Purdue, yeah. So Lativa, I give a shout out to you. I really appreciate all your comments and love and support, whether it's in everything I do, as far as every content I put out. I'm glad that you enjoy it, and I'm glad you're supporting me, and I'm really thankful, and I'm showing from the bottom of my heart, I'm showing appreciation to you, Lativa Purdue. So shout out to you, Lativa Purdue. So the next person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Melanie Simmons. Melanie Simmons. So I give a shout out to you, Melanie Simmons, that I'm very thankful, that I'm glad to help you with my entertainment, and I'm glad that you enjoy it, and I'm glad for the love and support you all show me. And so Melanie, I give a shout out to you, Melanie Simmons, and thank you, Melanie Simmons. And the next shout out I'm going to be giving out is to Solomon Kiwembe. So Solomon Kiwembe. So I'm sorry, Solomon, if I'm misspelling your last name. So I apologize, Solomon. So anyway, Solomon, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the comments and the support you showed me throughout man, I can't talk right. It's like, so Solomon, I appreciate all the support and love you showed me throughout these years of being on YouTube. And so Solomon, a big shout out to you, Solomon. Okay, so that's about everybody that's on this list. And for the people that I left out of the list, and all my new subscribers, everybody that subscribed to my channel, every last one of my subscribers that subscribed to me, I give you a shout out to the bottom of my heart. And I'll also like to give a big shout out to my older brother, Stephen. Stephen, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you as a big brother, and I love you, man. And yeah, I just really love you. And one day I might bring my brother Stephen and do a video with my brother Stephen. Next time I see him, I might do a YouTube video with my brother Stephen, so y'all can see my brother Stephen. I shout out to my brother Stephen, And shout out to my family that also watch me as well. I love every last one of y'all. I love every last one of y'all. My followers, I love every last one of y'all that I named out, and even the people that I didn't name out. If I left anybody out, I love every single one of y'all, and I appreciate you. And I'm really glad to bring happiness to y'all lives with my entertainment, because y'all the reason that boosts me up to put more and more and more content out. Plus I love to do it myself. And it was an outlet for me, so dealing with my dad's death, and it was like through music and acting and writing, it just gave me an outlet. Also this channel gave me an outlet from my dad's death, because it was very hard for me at one point, and it still is, by the way, but I can cope with it better now than I could back then. But I really appreciate every last one of my subscribers. I really appreciate you, and a big shout out to every last one of y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. See you on this video. Israel's out. Bye, y'all. And just thank you. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for all the love and support.